Alrighty, so today we're gonna show you guys on how to create the best ATS mods for today on the wonderful, lovely Gamingmadirocks. And actually, not just the best ATS mods, but the American Truck Simulator mods for the truck, for your truck skin. So, so what you're gonna need is you're gonna need at least a few different stuff. So we will make sure you guys go check those links down below. That's everything that you're going to need for the mod. First off, you're going to have the biggest thing that you're going to need is you're going to need the templates. So what I will have put down in there is I have put a link to the templates down below. This is linked to somebody else's Google Drive. I will put those into the description. You guys can unpack them, download the RAR, and then unpack them that way. So what we need to do is also, you're going to need to download GIMP. As you can see here, we're using GIMP. What we're going to do is you're going to need to download GIMP download. Okay, type in GIMP download, go to gimp.org. Right now it is 2.10.24. I'm not on the latest stable release. I'm not on the direct. I'm only on GIMP 10.20. I'm not on the latest release. I'm gonna leave it there as not so much. So that's basically the only thing is you click on here, you download GIMP 10.24, click on that setup. It's going to be the third setup. There is no viruses. You can use the BitTorrent. There is no viruses in this. I know that because I've used GIMP in college. I've used GIMP on my personal stuff. So it is safe. Anyways, so once you get that downloaded, you're also going to need to have installed the 1.41 American Truck Simulator. You're also going to need to go and get the thing. Now, I will have the link to the description to where you can get the stuff. So now, where you can get the templates. Remember, that's going to be through a Google Drive. Just make sure that you RAR it, zip it up, and it'll go that way. You also have the RAR file. You can download the RAR file as well. I'm using the thing. Today we're going to show you two ways you can create create a mod. We're going to do two of them. We're going to create one. It's going to be the simplistic modification to this game. We're going to take number two. We're going to do is a more complicated mod. Now this one, the second one, is not going to be fully just to kind of give you the example of how to create a easy and simple modification. Now this is what you want to do is if you have this. Now there is also, if you happen, I've done this before, where I had opened up the ATS. If you have done something in ATS or ETS mods, we'll show you how to fix a lot of things. I will show you that I showed a DDS file. We'll show you that I made the mistake of that you can use .dds or PNG for this today. So what we're going to do is I have created the thing here. As you can see, it looks like this wire mesh frame. It might you might want to create a layer, duplicate a layer, or create a layer from the cabin A. We're going to use this. We're going to put in here. We're going to go into our paint bucket. We're going to fill this to black, so that you can see now that we have the wireframes, and you can see what the truck looks like. Okay. Now, I used the cabin A. We're using the Volvo VLN. Now, we're going to also show you on how to open up one. Make sure you go into wherever you have it stored. This one is one, I will show you one that I've already did within the game. And then I'll show you one that, some stuff that you can get created. Now this is that small alternate. This is the UV sets. We can also go into trucks and say VLN, the Globetrotter. This is the non-UV sets. We're going to use the UV set for this. Or the VLN. We could also go to 700.dds. There's some other stuff that you can, this is something that I downloaded. We can also go with we're going with this one. We're going with the alternate AV. All we're going to do is we're going to go click on image. We're going to go file, not image. We're going to hit file. We're going to create just, we're going to use the trans flag here just to show you, because this is an easy way of doing it. And then we're going to show you a complicated way of doing so. So we're going to open as layers. We're going to go to recently used. Now I used this recently, the trans2.png. Okay. We're going to scale the layer to 469, I believe. If it's not quite that full there, make sure that you can, we're going to do it fully scaled to match the truck the way that it is. Now, as you can see, we have all that set up in for the trans flag. Now, what we need to do is we're going to click up here on the cabin A. We're going to go up here, click on the fuzzy select tool. We're going to take that. We're going to clear that off the trans thing. We're going to also clear that off. We're going to clear that off in the trans cabin area. Then we're going to need to select these individual little lines. You could do this. We're going to do it like this so that, because I know what the truck looks like. Wherever there is like these little black locations, we're going to select these black side. And making sure that we got everything here selected and removed. Because not everything, remember the wireframe doesn't matter a lot. But we just want to make sure that we've got everything properly selected. Okay, which we do. So now we're going to come in here, we're going to delete everything that's there. And now we're going to hit control. I'm going to minus this out. Now we're going to see, if we take a look at that, that is what the wireframe looks like for the truck itself. So now as you can see, the truck looks decent here. Now, we're going to clear out the cabin. We're going to keep the cabin here. It's sitting behind there. Okay. Add the alpha channel. And we'll clear out that, because we need the alpha channel to show up, not, make sure that it's set, this is set to alpha channel. Make sure you add that, because if you see the black back there, it's not going to work properly. Okay. So now we have this the cabin here. We're also going to add my logo here, just because I want to show you guys what's going to happen when you create a truck that utilizes a fix. We're going to put that on the here. We're also going to put it down here by the door, but we will make sure that when we do so, we're going to hit open as layers. Okay. We're going to go to pictures. we're going to our channel logo. No, that's me and my maybe it's in my stream. No, that's me, myself. Gold. Let me go in here, double check that. Nope. Blue stacks. Windows lock. No, that's my Windows from my Windows lock screen. Mars doesn't have anything. Screenshots. There's only 2, and that's from my game. There's gotta be the SWR channel, and normally, I don't think I have it stored here. Stored here. Let me go look in a certain location first before I do say, I'm gonna hide it because of reasons. Let me go to pictures. FF10, nope. RCT3, nope. Let's go screenshots, nothing there. Nothing there in the camera roll. Stream. I might not have saved it. Did I store it in my video section? Oh, that's the fuse. No, not infuser. Ew. I found it. Okay. I found where I stored it. Okay. So let's go back here. We're gonna go down to documents. The SMR channel, which is my sneakers channel. You guys should go check that out. But we're gonna use the one that's dedicated for the channel here. We're gonna open up the GMR logo in here. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit layer. We're gonna scale this layer. We're gonna scale this up. Generally, we're just gonna scale it to. But here we're gonna scale it. Let's scale it. Let's scale it down. Let's scale this to 400 here. Okay. Let's scale that up by 500 just to see. Okay, we're gonna keep that at 500. We're gonna rotate the layer, transform it. We're gonna rotate 90 degrees. Okay. This is something we're just gonna create this on here. Okay, now this is basically we're creating this as a simplistic thing. I just wanted to show you guys that's going to be sitting on the hood there. So that's going to be sitting on the hood. Everything else here, we're going to show you guys. We're going to save as. We're going to save this as called alternate. We're going to call this one the trans cabin A, trans cabin Volvo BNL. Now, if you're using the alternate UAV set, make sure when we do so, it's going to save in the there. Now we're going to export as. We can export this as a PNG. We're just gonna call this in the trans Volvo VLN .png. We're gonna save that into the pictures folder. Okay. We're gonna save this. We're going to basically go back in here. We're gonna go back into the pictures. Okay. We're going to clear out these here. We're going to delete everything there. Okay. We're going to the trans BNL export. Okay. We're just gonna call it that. We're gonna also now once you've got this done, now we're gonna need to go into mods. Now into mods studio 2. Okay, go into mods studio. I will put a link down there, www.mods.studio. Okay, you're going to want to click on and find the location. Okay, it's not going to show you where you can go to download. You just read through this. If you guys want to see anything, click on the downloads tab. Okay. You can click on it going to the uploader, zip archive, or the installer. I'm going to go with the downloads mod studio version, this one here, to share mods. You can also, or get direct download. Do not do this. Do not release it anywhere else. We're going to click on the install from sharemods.com. You'll come in here. It'll look something like this. Click on create download link. It's going to take about 6 seconds to download. It's going to take a little bit of time to download, not a whole lot. Save this to wherever you have it installed. Okay. And then wait for it to get finished. Download. Now I'm going to cancel that because I already have it installed. There is no viruses, nothing here of that nature. I wouldn't share this with you if there was. I would have. Now, once you get that installed, you will come here to make sure it's Mod Studios 2. I'm on the desktop. You also make sure that other people have showed you that you need to go to the main app. So if you search Mods 2 and type in main app, you should be okay. So now we're going to click on a new project. Okay. We're going to go with, we have the ETS mod and the ATS mod. Since we are doing this, we're going to do the American Truck Simulator, not the ATS. Remember the ETS, not the ETS, the ATS one. We're going to click on Mod Manifest. We're going to call this one the trans. We're going to call this one. We're going to actually call this one the GMR logo. GMR logo. Okay. Logo. Mod author. GMR. I always do it short so that you guys can kind of see that we're going to do 1.0 for mod version. You do not need any DLC dependencies. You might say that the truck Volvo VLN. If you go into just paint jobs, you might need to have the DLC dependencies Volvo VLN. If that's the case, we'll do it one with it, without it, and one with it. Now, as you can see, the path, use the default thing here. If you're just testing this out, you can put one in here later. Mod description, Gamingmadirocks. Okay, so now we have the mod manifest is done. Now we're going to click on add a template, create a skin, Okay. You want to come down here. There's the advanced. We're going to use the simple one, which is going to be down here through the simple truck skinning. Okay. And then now we're going down here. We're going to make sure that CSC software Volvo VLN. Click all of those. We're going to go to basic. Skin internal name. We're just going to call this one the trans flag. I'm just going to do it just to show you guys. Skin name is going to be GMR logo. Okay. We'll actually just search this up. GMR. Now, logo. Now, as you guys can kind of see, it's not there. We're going to put that short. Okay. Basic. Okay. Now, that's what it is. The skin's name. We're just going to capitalize the GMR logo. You can now set up the price. I'm going to set it to 1. I'm going to have it unlocked at 1 just to show you guys this. Because this is my video. Click on, if you're using trucks that have the alternate, we're using the alternate UAV, check that since we're using this if you're following along. Now, this is where you're going to drag your image here or use the browse, but we're going to use the browse button to show you. Go down here, click on the trans Volvo VNL thing that you did. Remember, PNGs or DDS or direct draw surface can be used for in here. Icon, we're just going to use the Mod Studios default metallic options. We could actually browse. I'm wondering, since I know where I have it stored now, documents, we're going to come down here. We're going to use the icon there. Okay. But as you can see, we're going to use the default. It needs to be a certain size. So, as you can see, we could try to use the SWR icon. It's not going to work. Browse the icon channel. It's not working, so we're just going to use the default, just to show you that. No, don't need to use metallic or masking options. We've now got everything set up here. Make sure that you got everything set up in the way that I do. Okay. Now we're going to hit File. We're going to save as GMR logo ATS. Okay. We're going to do that so that we know that it's ATS. And then now we're going to hit File. We're going to hit Save. And we're going to hit Export Mod. Okay. We're going to go into American Truck Simulator. Go into your mods folder. Now, if you don't have this showed up, make sure you create the mods folder in here. I already had this created because I'm using the Pro Mods DLC. As you can see, we have the trans flag VLN. I'm going to delete that because I no longer am in needing of it. We're going to replace that there. And it's successfully installed. Now, once you have hopefully you have the game American Truck Simulator installed already. If you don't, make sure you have it installed. Pause the video, come back when it's done downloading, and you should have American Truck Simulator. If you don't, you won't have that thing that shows up. So you should probably install it first anyway. Now we're going to click on Mods Manager. Okay. Now we have the GMR logo, which is redone. It's already over here. It should be as intended. Do you really want to exit the Mods Manager? Yes. So the GMR logo. Now, as you can see, we have the DLC. We're trying to see if we need to do an alternate UAV. Remember, the alternate UAV is going to be the one that we should be using and not something else. Now, I'm sitting at a weird angle today just because I really want to. Now, this is coming out on Thursday. I'm recording this the day before. So if we go to Browse, Truck Browser, okay. Now, as you can see, I used to have this thing on here. Now, the GMR logo is proper, okay. So now we have our GMR logo. As it is, as you can see, it is definitely the way that we want it. Now, there's also another one that I did. I did pre-record this one, and I just felt like I was doing it early in the morning, didn't really like it, and so I just decided to redo it. And I did this skin, which is a sneaker skin. This one is not the best of the work, because as you can see, the truck on the main thing, it does not look proper. Okay, now we're going to show you one. There is my favorite shoes, the YRU shoes. We are going to redo this. Okay, we are going to redo a sneakers one. We're going to show you how to do a advanced version of the DDS. Now, as you can see, that worked just fine. We got everything proper. Now, what we're going to do is, we're going to do this again. This time, we're going to take the Trans Volvo VLN. We're going to clear that out. We're going to take, and we're going to, as you can see, I did save this under that, so we no longer, I'm going to delete that layer and delete that layer there. We're going to take it back to the black. Okay. We're going to select none. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to create a new way of doing things. We're going to create this to make it look more of like a sneakers. And I have a few that I've already been in the works of trying to make. So we're going to open up as layers. As you can see, this was the old sneakers trucks for the VLN. We're going to go back into our pictures. I'm going to go down here to find the Windows lock screen. We're going to take all of these in the Windows lock screen area. We're going to open all of those. Those in here. We're going to also open as layers. We're going to also open the trucks. We're going to also go back in. We're going to go into pictures. We're going to also add the Quasmo. We're going to do that one. Okay, because that one's already going to be that one's actually going to be a black one. No, we don't want black. Let's go open as layers, pictures. We're going to open this one here, the WM, the web one. And then we're going to open as layers again. As you guys can kind of see, we're creating a shoes in general. I'm going through and looking for any other and I don't think I do. If I do, it's going to be if I do have anything, it's going to be in the downloads folder. We're going to go to there. I'll find my downloads. It's not going to be in here. So we're just going to show you. That's the Activision Blizzard thing. I don't want that on here. We're going to do with what we've got. We're going to delete you. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take and we want to maneuver these around on the truck the best that we can. Okay. Just so that you guys can kind of see that we have, we're going to put these, we're going to put there. What we're going to do is we're going to actually need, we're going to duplicate this again. But this time, we're going to reset this. We're going to switch this. We're going to take and do... And we're going to take the fuzzy select tool again. Okay. We're following the best that I can make this. Now I can make this truck B. No, I'm not going to change much of anything else. I think that should be all I want to change anyways. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to no. We're going to delete that, and then what we'll do now is now we're just going to go in, hit select none, and now we're just going to fill everything in here as much white. Actually, we can just inverse this. So if we go into, we can just go into saturation. Cancel, no, we can go into hue, and we're just going to go light. Just go there. It'll be all white now. Now we're going to basically, we're going to take and we're going to now add in all of these. So we're going to leave the wire issues where they're at. That's going to be on the back side of the truck anyway. We're going to put that somewhere over here. Put that up there. We're going to put this one. We're going to actually shift you to there. Okay, we're going to hit layer. We're going to scale this down. No, we're going to take this one, the heart-shaped one. We're going to scale the layer down by a few inches. We're going to do a little bit more. We want to make sure that let's just scale layer again. Let's put this one at 600 to scale the reduction on it so that it looks, so that it can fit here properly. Now we're going to duplicate this layer. We're going to hit image, we're going to hit layer, transform this, rotate 180 degrees. Okay. And then we're going to take and we're going to put you generally down there. This one, as you can see, if we look at the wireframe of that, we're going to put this shoe there. But in order for me to do so, we're going to let's go hit Control in here. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to hit come down here. We're going to clear that out. We're going to select the fuzzy select. We're going to come up here to the one that we just deleted. And we're going to layer, crop to select. No. Okay, we're going to no, we're going to take this, we're going to add alpha channel, image, no, hit Control Z, no, hit layer, crop to selection, okay, No, hit Control Z. No, we need to actually take this one and crop to selection. Okay, so that means we're just gonna cut off the top. We're just gonna cut that portion off there, and it will now sit in there. We're going to layer. I'm gonna flip this just to transform it. We're gonna rotate this 180. 80. Okay. We're going to basically. I'm gonna put that up just a little bit more there, and then we're going to take this multi-selection tool again. Delete you there on it. Now we're going to duplicate that layer. Okay. Then we're going to take this layer and we're going to rotate this again. And then basically we're going to go up to that point there. Delete you. And then we can go down into okay, delete you there. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we want to make room for it there. So that means we're going to scale this. We're going to scale this. Scale the layer. No, we're going to scale the layer. We're going to drop this down to 1,000 here. Okay. And then we're also going to do the same thing with this one. We're also going to scale this layer down to 1,000. And then we're going to take and we're just going to clear a little bit there. But not on the image itself. We're going to actually do it through this one here. And then we're going to hit File, X. We're going to save as. We're going to save this one as sneakers. Okay. I'm just showing you guys on the sneakers Volvo BL&L Cabin A. Hit save that there. Now what we're going to do is now we're going to hit File, Export as. As sneakers Volvo VNL.png. So now we're going to export this. We're going to have it. Props to me. Now we're going to take this. We're going to go back into mods. We can create a new project here, or we can go into open, or we can go into this here, and we can say mod name. We can say mix. Let's call this. We can change it. We can change this. We can call it mix skins. Okay. Author GMR. Mix skins. It's still gonna be paint job. Mob paint job. We're gonna actually no. Let's go put this back. No. Now we're gonna hit file. We're gonna just do a new one. Because it's just a lot easier if you do it this way. Mod manifest. We'll do sneakers. Okay. Author GMR version 1.0. Volvo VLN, paint job, icon, default, text. We'll just do this one, shoe skin. Skin, or Volvo VNL. Okay, now we have that. We're done here. Now we go back in here, do the same thing like we always do. And I'm showing you this to doing it in a more complex a way and a simple way here. Internal game, we'll just call this one shoes B and L. Skin name, sneakers. Sneakers, sneakers, and then we'll just go one there. Alternate UAV, remember that we are using the alternate version. Now we're going to go back to pictures. We're going to do the sneakers, Volvo VNL, so mainly white. Icon, use default. We can actually browse this. Let's use the use the gold.png. As you can see, we're just going to use default again. As you can see, I was just trying a couple things there. Now we're going to export this mod. Okay. This is a different modification. This isn't the same mod that we were using. So we go into our mods folder. We're going to update this to sneakers Volvo BNL.scs. We're going to replace this mod. This is going to be a different mod. So now we go back in here. We're going to go back into the game to make sure that we got everything set up and straight away that we needed. Not mods to studio. Other games. It's just easier if I do it that way. I have it. As you guys see, my desktop is not very much cluttered. We're going to go to Mods Manager. It should be under Sneakers. And that, it's still the same thing. We're just going to do this again just to make sure, confirm those changes. Now we're going to go click on Continuing the Game. This is how we can make sure that we are modifying where we want it. Vehicle browser, truck browser. We're going to go with the VLN. We're going to go with the high stakes here. Okay, we have the GMR logo. Now we also have the sneakers logo. Okay. As you can see in the back there, it shows that. And on the side, we have the mud flap. Now, if we do this, we can also go with the 720, the 300. You're not going to see the back portion or the Heelys that are up on top. So remember, you can set up the mod to be sorted out like that. But just remember that, as you can see here, make sure that the mod is set up. As you can see, we can set it up for the 730 and the 720, but not the 300, as the 300 is going to cut it off pretty significantly. So we want to go back in. We can set this up to make it fit. Fit there. As you can see, this is a little bit of, like, up there, white tint up there, but that's okay. Now we can also go in here. If we go into the accessories out here, right here. We can change, I believe we can't change the look of that, I don't think. No. No. Not what I was looking for. What I'm looking for is if you go out here, Because if we look at this, the 730 looks different, right? The thing is there's a way. I remember that you could change. The GMR logo is the best and easiest one that I did out of all of this. This is pretty much easy to do. Since now I know that we can update that, but I want to go back here. Look at that. We can put the GMR logo there and put it up on the truck. But the thing is there's a way that you can, if I'm not mistaken. Get that out of the way there. I have to look at the top here because it shows that we could do the chrome thing, but remember when I did it to rotate it, it would show up. It's not going to show up properly. So just trial and error, guys. This is everything is trial and error. Remember that. That when you create things, we can always change the chassis. We're going to do the highest, longest chassis that we can come up with. Okay, and then we can go back here. Accessories. As you can see, there's so much stuff that you can, as you can see, we did make this. This is still, this one needs to be updated. We're going to make it so that this is shifted back a little bit ways. It shows up on the flaps there, but it goes into the back, and we don't want that. So we can shift and move that forward. We can redo this. We can reflip them both. As you can see, when we look at it, as you can see, it shows it up on both. Oh, hold on your horses. Let's go back into the game here for a second. Let me go into the truck itself, if I can view the accessories from the interior of the truck. It's actually on the inside of this thing. And so it's on the mud flap up here. And that's why you see that it's chopped off and it's moved there. We don't want that. So that just tells you that you know where the truck's things are set up and stuff. We're not going to do that today, guys. We're not going to mess with anything. We're going to save this one. Save this again. We're going to go into the Mods Studio 2. We're going to save this as the Sneakers VLN. VLN. MS2. Yes, we're going to replace that. Okay. The other one I'm not going to replace because I will do that on my own. I will fix it on my own time. We already have the thing ready to go, so all we have to do is just restart that thing again. So, guys, that's it for today's beautiful, lovely video on how to create American Truck Simulator mods. So, I will be able to... we're going to... if you guys are watching this, I'm recording this prior to me live streaming for the yesterday for the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare soap bundle. So if you guys want to see that, you guys can check that out here, here on the screen. You guys can also check out some of the other things coming down into the pipeline, things that are later in life, like the ATS podcast, which is me talking about things while we're driving through American Truck Simulator. So if you guys are interested and you guys are wanting to see more content, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you hit that like button, and we will see you guys in the next one. If you guys want to see an ETS mod version, I will do that as well. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.